This is Idemili Kingdom. This kingdom has succeeded in producing the most beautiful maidens in Oluniwo. It is often said that the cost of getting married to a maiden from this kingdom is usually higher than that of other kingdoms. Every 14 years, Idemili Kingdom celebrates her festival of beauty. This festival warrants that beautiful maidens, adorned to appear superbly inviting, file out before the king and the elders in council and other prominent citizens of the land, including a highly sophisticated group in the kingdom known as the Adide. Also Idi of Idemili, the chief priest of Ini Edo, the central deity of the land, is the chief judge. Over the years, during the course of this festival, it is indeed the dream of every mother in Idemili to have her daughter participate in the festival. However, this time around, Ugonne, a woman of Idemili, has decided that her daughter Adadiche will not participate in the festival.
What are you doing here? What are you?
Mama, why are you doing this? Why? Why have you bluntly refused to give me your reason for not allowing me to participate in the Festival of Beauty? If you must force me to say this, then I will say it to you without prejudice. I am a beautiful maiden of Idemili. Do you want my beauty to waste away?
Dikeh, your beauty will never waste away. That being said, I do not want you to participate in that contest. It's as simple as that.
But why? What wrong have I done? Why, Mama? You do not want me to be happy like other maidens? Why must my own be different? Mama, why are you frustrating me like this? Why?
My child, Dikeh, my only daughter, your happiness is my mission in life. Everything I do to protect you. Because I love you. I have nothing more to say. But if you defy me and continue with those rehearsals, my child, you will feel my wrath.
Why? Now why are you doing this to me? Why are you frustrating me like this? Why don't you want me to be happy like my mates? Why do you not want me to be happy? Why? Why do you deny me what my mates do? Why? Why?
What are you doing? Now listen, my daughter. This dance step I'm teaching you has been in this family for so many years. It was introduced by my great-grandmother, and she has passed it down to all the women in this family from generation to generation. Okay, my mother taught me. Now I am teaching you. Watch me closely. Egu, 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 egu. Come and try it. Yeah, you can do it. Eh? Egu, 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 egu. Eh?
Mother, this dance steps looks complicated. I don't even think I can get it. Let's try something simple.
If beauty is all it takes to become one of the winners of Festival of Beauty, there will be no winner or loser for that matter. My mother taught me and I learnt. Her mother taught her and she learnt. And so did her mother when my great-grandmother taught her and she learnt. I will teach you and you will learn. Now concentrate with all you've got. Hmm? Egu, 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 egu. Please stop this. Stop!
You know, I really wish some mothers are like Adadiche's mother and withdraw their daughters from this festival. That way, they will save us from the severe torture of watching them make a mockery of Igbo down steps. My goodness.
Chikodili, are you in any way referring to me? What is it, if I may ask you? What is it?
Wait a minute, Etiko. So, if nobody tells you, you don't know that you're a terrible dancer?
Hey, my sister, please tell her. Kindly help me out on this one because I'm short of words.
Hey. How dare you! Oh. You think you're good, eh?
Of course. How do you want me to show you?
You think you're a good dancer? Then wait until we see who wins on that day.
Well. Ifakawa.
Hey.
They say the truth is bitter. Well, withdraw from the dance contest now, before you make a mockery of yourself in front of the entire Idemili kingdom.
Exactly.
You can take it as an advice from a friend or a foe, whichever.
A fool! That is what I call you, Chizoba. A fool! Chizoba, if you're not satisfied with my dance steps, then go and hang yourself. Go and commit suicide.
Oh. That's exactly what you're going to do on that day. When you find out what a spectacle you've made of yourself, you are going to be so embarrassed. You will end up killing yourself. Nonsense.
Chikodili. Chikodili. What did you just say?
Exactly what you heard.
If you've got some liver, repeat that which you just said to me. Repeat it, let me see you.
Else what?
Enough!
I said enough. It's about time you grown-ups stopped bickering like kids. Let's be mature for once and understand that this is a competition that requires only one main winner. Either way, it still doesn't make you a failure. You can still become one of the winners. It doesn't make you a failure. Now, if you're not satisfied with a fellow maiden's dance moves, it is not in your place to judge.
Exactly.
Shut up. I'm not done.
Thank you.
We only have one way to find out. We are not to determine that fact. There's just one thing we have been neglecting to do. That we must do.
This is the Adide group of Idemili Kingdom. This group is made up of only women. These women are seen as the highest authority in the land, for they can challenge the decisions of the Council of Elders. One wonders where their power comes from. There are women who, at one point or the other, won the Festival of Beauty. In the Idemili kingdom, these women are regarded as goddesses.
Great women of Idemili, I greet you all. I have come bearing gifts and to present my daughter Ogechukwu as one of the contestants for the Festival of Beauty.
Ojugo from the family of dancers. Thank you. Thank you for the gifts. May Chukwu Okike reward you greatly.
You say,
I'm glad that someone from the family of dancers will be entertaining us on that day.
it's an honor, Your Majesty.
Ogechukwu, I am impressed. But I want you to master the steps. And when you do that, the sky will not only be your limit, it will be your starting point.
I will. Thank you very much, Your Majesty. I will make it a point of duty to ensure she perfects her steps.
Ojugo, it is not all about being perfect. It is all about being able to entertain and put a smile on the faces of those that watch her on that day. Like I said, my daughter, do it right, and the sky will be your starting point.
I will, Your Majesty.
Thank you.
As you wish, Your Majesty.
You may leave now.
Thank you, Your Majesty.
Adam, Ozugo, cry will not solve the problem. You need to be strong. Look, we'll find a way around this. Because there is no problem without a solution.
What haven't I done? How haven't I begged? But she wouldn't see reasons with me.
Ada, have you tried asking her the reason she's preventing you from contesting?
Many a times. Many a times, my sisters, I have not only asked, I have begged. Yet she wouldn't give me reasons at all. The woman is not budging. She's not. She keeps saying that she would deal with me if I defy her and joins the competition.
Hey.
I don't understand. I don't understand. Why is my mother doing this to me? Why is she doing this to me?
I have one question. Does a woman of Idemili possess the power or authority to stop her daughter from contesting in the Festival of Beauty?
Just please help.
My dear, calm down, eh? Jirinwayo. Eh?
This is just a competition, not a life or death situation.
Yeah. Spoken like a maiden who is so desperate to win. Just what do you mean by that? Eh? Will you get your disgusting hands off me before I break this stiff waist of yours that is not good for dancing?
I dare you.
That's enough. That's enough.
If you two have a problem with yourselves during the course of this competition, you take it somewhere else. We barely have just 1 month. Just 1 month to this competition, Shoma and Chidemuma. So please, let's make the best use of it. Okay? Please, let's make it.
Just leave her, she's jealous. Come, just leave her.
Music!
Hi. There's nothing as deadly as disobedience. Kingdoms are devoured by it. Homes ruined. Warriors defeated. Victors become victims. But simple obedience can save an entire generation from destruction. Young lady, in God's name, where are you going?
Actually, Mama, I was going nowhere. I was coming to meet you to see if you were done with the vegetable, so I can add it to the soup.
Oh, Adadiche, you've started cooking already. You're telling me if I go to the kitchen, I'll see the pot of soup on fire.
No, yes, no. Yeah. Mama.
Young lady, I ask you again, where are you going? Start talking, else I will slap off your teeth one by one.
Mama, I was going to dance. I was going to join my mates, enjoy my prime. Mama, why are you stopping me? Why are you keeping me here? Of all the women in Idemili, you are the only one preventing her daughter from participating in the Festival of Beauty. Why is it like that with me? Mama, why are you stopping me? Can you give me a reason for that?
If you want to dare me, try and leave this house. If you want to show me that you have grown, try and leave this compound. Then I will show you the other part of me that you have never seen before. In fact, I will make you understand that I gave birth to you. Now go inside. I said move!
I'm not going anywhere. No, I'm not going anywhere. What have I done to you? I'm not going anywhere. You must give me the reason why you do not want me to participate. Else you kill me.
Informer, where is that woman? Ifojo, where is she? Come out here now. Come out and give me a good reason why I should not plug out your daughter's ear.
Again, ma. What is it? Why are you screaming in my house this early morning?
I've come to warn you. Ask your daughter Chioma to stay out of my daughter's way. She's not yet a member of Adide. The Festival of Beauty has not been concluded. All the ladies in this kingdom have equal rights to compete. Therefore, ask your daughter to stop harassing my daughter.
What can you do? Bring down the sky. Bring down the sky. Let's see how the other side looks like. The fact that you left your house this morning from my house uttering nonsense. Ekema means that you have no sense. Can't you wait to hear from both sides? As a good woman, can't you wait?
Are you talking to me?
Yes.
Hey! So you have now grown. You and your daughter now go around in this kingdom insulting people anyhow. Okay, we shall see.
Hey.
If we, the Ada group members, fought during our time when we contested for the Festival of Beauty, we, the Ada, won't have the respect we have today.
But Your Majesty, I believe if I have a dream, I'll fight to reach it. I'll have to make sacrifices and work hard for it.
So, if given the chance, you will use my daughter and I for sacrifice to reach there, right?
Informer, mind your business. Watch your tongue before I cut it off.
It is funny how empty verses make the loudest of noise.
Women of Idemili, how dare you disrespect us like this? If you continue in this manner, not even the Iwe will save you from my wrath.
We apologize, Your Majesty.
There is something you must understand. If you continue to fight your enemies so often, you teach them the art of war.
And he who knows when he can fight and when he cannot will be victorious.
Yes. The supreme rule in war is to subdue your enemy without fighting and leave them in perpetual fear without blinking an eye.
Happiness in life consists not in fighting battles, but in avoiding them. A masterly retreat is in itself victory.
Now you have heard it all. You can now go your ways and understand that the women of Idemili don't have to fight to win battles. The next time we hear of a thing like this, we, the Adaide, we treat it like a case of severe abomination against the land. Go and engage in a free and fair competition. Something tells me that there is something special about this year's Festival of Beauty.
I know that voice. Can you show me your face?
The same face, the same voice. You listened, but I can see you are not strong.
I don't know why you say that to me.
I have come again to warn you. Maybe provide you additional information. Do not allow your daughter participate in the planned Festival of Beauty.
Exactly. Exactly the same thing you said before. And exactly the same thing I have done, even though you have not been able to tell me the reason why I barred my daughter from participating in the festival that meant so much to her.
That is where the additional information becomes important. Your king, the same man you call king, the authority who will declare the Festival of Beauty open, is a man whose hands drip the blood of the innocent.
What?
Listen,
I don't understand.
listen to me when I tell you that the planned Festival of Beauty will not be a successful one. And you have a duty to prevent your daughter from participating. Maybe because of the wonderful relationship I shared with your late husband. I have taken it upon myself to guide your family and that daughter of yours.
Bianai, listen to me when I say my husband never mentioned a man like you to me. You keep making these strange appearances without telling me who you are. What's your name?
I am Ilu Akasia. The Okasiakasi of Idemili Kingdom. You may need to verify from your king, and he will confirm my existence to you. It is possible he may have forgotten all things, but that king of yours will never forget Ilu Akasia, the Okasiakasi of Idemili Kingdom.
This dream again. Why does it keep coming? Over and over again. Even when I have stopped my daughter from participating in this festival. Why is it still coming? This compound is so quiet. Adadiche! 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 Woe betide you if it is what I am thinking. What are you doing? So you think you have grown wings? I say one thing and you end up doing another. Now move. Move before I treat you like the animal you have become.
How can an Idemili woman stop her daughter from contesting in the Festival of Beauty?
Something like this has never happened in this kingdom before.
Hey, a very beautiful maiden at that.
One who knows her dance steps like the back of her hand.
Hey.
In fact, when I think of it, when I think of the great talent that is being withdrawn from this year's Festival of Beauty, it beats my imagination. I mean, does her mother know? Does she know what a great dancer her daughter is?
My dear sister, you ask as if you don't know where she got her dance moves from. Of course she knows. That is why I keep asking. Does a woman of Idemili possess the power or authority to stop her daughter from contesting in the Festival of Beauty? Does she?
It is only a stubborn fly that follows the corpse to the grave. You dare defy me again? After all my warnings, you dare disobey me again?
To be sincere with you, mother, I wish my father were to be alive. Because living with you wouldn't have been this unbearable. Why are you making things difficult for me? Why?
What did she just say to me? What did... Gods of our land. Gods of our land. Adadiche! Adadiche! Egu.
Adadiche. Mother, Adadiche is crying. Adadiche. Oh, come. What is the problem?
Ne, please, you have to help me. It's my mother. I believe you're the only one she will listen to. How can I miss the Festival of Beauty when I've worked so hard for it? Please, help me and plead with her. Please.
You have to calm down and explain yourself to me. What has she done this time? Remember, your mother is my best friend. And whatever problem it is, I, Ojugo, can handle it. Come, talk to me. Don't cry again. If you kill yourself over this, what will you get? I'll come and speak with your mother. But until then, get a grip on yourself.
Thank you very much, Ini. You don't know how grateful I am. Thank you.
Do me well to greet your mother when you get home, okay?
But please, Ini, she mustn't know that I came here to tell you about this. Else she would kill me.
You worry a lot, child. I've told you, don't worry. I'll take care of everything.
Thank you, Ini. I'll be going now.
May the gods guide you.
You say, Gratitude. Thank you.
Mother, you know what that means? I do. Your main opponent is out. Your chance of becoming the main winner and emerge the leader of Adide group when you're finally married is very clear.
But mother, you have to pay your friend a visit so we can be sure.
That I will do. Trust me, I know how to handle issues like that.
I do not want her to participate in this festival. And that is all I have to say.
Ugonne, people are talking. The women of this kingdom are beginning to ask questions.
I understand. I understand how you feel. I don't want her to participate in this festival for reasons best known to me. That is all I have to say, Biko.
Ugonne, let me ask you. Why the sudden change of mind?
Yeah.
I remember how you couldn't wait for this festival. Ugonne, I remember how you and your daughter worked tirelessly to improve her dance steps. What's changed? You're not talking to me.
Because I have nothing to say. What is there to tell you again? I said I don't want her to participate in this festival. My mind is made up. Please. Please, I want to be left alone.
You see? You want to be left alone.
Mother, you mean the coast is now clear?
Yes, my daughter. Consider yourself the main winner of this year's Festival of Beauty.
But mother, did she give you her reasons?
No, she did not. But if I tell you that this behavior of hers is not strange to me, I'll be lying to you. But then again, who cares?
Yes, mother. Who cares? As long as it's in our favor, she can go ahead and feel howsoever she wants. I don't even care.
My dear, let's go and make food for your father. He will soon be here.
Please go. Let's go.
The man you seek to know about was indeed a great man of this kingdom. An ambitious man of Indemili who was murdered simply to silence his ambition. However, a man's destiny can only be delayed, but can never be changed.
The evil man thinks he has succeeded in silencing Okasiakasi Naindemili, or he lied.
One, I came. You are known for accuracy when it comes to metaphysical inquiries. Make these things clearer to me.
The days of evil in Idemili will soon come to an end. Evil men are soon to be exposed because all things can be hidden. Nobody can hide the truth. The only thing I will say to you is the days of reckoning in Idemili are here.
Chukunonso Ibweze, the greatest. What has all this got to do with my daughter?
Do not allow your daughter participate in that festival. She has a part to play in all of this. She is deeply connected. Permit me to end this ministration on this note.
Please, forgive me. I am very sorry. Forgive me for all the impudence, for being stubborn enough, for defying you, Mama. I am deeply sorry. But please, Mama, give me one reason why you do not want me to participate in the Festival of Beauty. You never can tell. I might understand you because you are my mother and I love you so much. Please do not leave me in the dark. Remember that this is a lifetime opportunity and I do not want to be left out. Mama, please, do not deny me this. Remember, it's just the two of us against the world. Please. Please, Mama, I beg you, please.
Mama, yeah, Kwegi. Oba, Obasia, Owe, Uwesia, Obe, Oyoba. Mama, yeah, Kwegi. Oba, Obasia, Owe, Uwesia, Obe, Oyoba. Mama, yeah, Kwegi.
Join us. Ada. Ada.
We need to do something about this. This has gotten out of hand.
Did you see the look in her eyes earlier today?
Not just of longing, but of pain.
Why don't we go talk to her mother? Maybe she...
What? You seem to have forgotten who Unai Ugone is.
Oh,
You've not felt our words before? My dear sister, the fear of some human beings in this life is the beginning of wisdom. That woman is a tigress.
I know, my friend, and I understand you. It's not like I don't know who she is, but do you have a better option? An approach you rather will use? Do you?
Seriously, I don't know any. But going to see her or confront her face to face is never an option.
Why don't we just give this a try? The least she can do is walk us out of the house. Or worse still, sever our friendship with her daughter. But she won't kill us.
Well, you're right. I know she won't kill us.
She won't.
But is it worth risking our friendship with her daughter? Is it worth it?
Our friend is suffering. Losing her friendship should be the least of our problems. Besides, in life, if there are no risks, there are no victories.
Now both of you get out of this compound. Get out! Haven't I made it clear enough that my daughter will never participate in this course festival?
Yes, Nne, you have, but...
But what? What brought you into this compound? What gave you the right and the guts to come in here and utter nonsense? Okay, you are now the kingdom guards. They sent you here to come and arrest me over my daughter, right?
No, Nne.
Now let me tell you what I have told every other idiot. My daughter will never participate in that festival. Whatever made me make that decision, I am not under any obligation to tell anyone, not to talk of you. Now both of you leave here before I do something drastic. Get out! What rubbish! The next time you come here, you'll feel my wrath! What rubbish! Nonsense.
Can you start talking? What can you call this now? Victory?
Please. Ifeakanwa, please, don't just blame me for anything. At least I should be thankful she didn't sever our friendship with her daughter. Huh? That shows she's a wise woman. You have had your moment. It's time I think forward.
Anyway, things may not have gone well this time. But I have hope.
You do?
There is still an option we are yet to explore.
And what might that be? Now, why did I think of that?
Strange woman. Are you sure this is what you want?
Yes, Nai. I came to inquire the extent of rights I have to permanently prevent her from participating in this festival. I mean, can a woman of Idemili single-handedly stop her daughter from performing in this festival?
Yes. According to the custom and tradition of our land, the mother of a maiden remains the only one that can stop her from participating in the festival of beauty. Not the father, not the king, nor even the chief priest. And when she does stop her daughter, she owes no one any explanation for that.
Thank you, Your Majesty. You have solved a very big problem for me. Thank you.
Are you sure you don't want to discuss this? Remember, a problem shared is half solved. We
are the most powerful group in this land, and we can help you.
Thank you, Your Majesty. You've solved it all for me. Thank you.
If you say so, I trust you.
It seems we have run out of options. Nangone has finally won. Even the customs and traditions are on her side.
It's almost as if the gods of our land are on her side.
Considering what happened today, I do not think you are far from the truth. It is not just that the gods are on her side, but the universe itself. Hey! My heart bleeds for Adadichi.
What are we to do now? What are we going to do?
You mean, what haven't we done? Well, from where I stand, I mean my point of view, I think this has gone beyond us. Yes, it's time we left it in the hands of the gods.
No. Welcome to my home.
Thank you.
Has it been long you came? Did you meet anyone at home?
Yes. Don't worry about us. We met your daughter, who informed us that you were out. So we decided to patiently wait for you. And perhaps you have not stayed long.
Anyway, you're welcome. Let me get...
You don't have to bother about us. Your daughter has taken care of us.
Really?
Yes. Please sit down. Sit down. Ugonne. What is going on? There is this rumor we have been hearing in the kingdom. What is really going on? So we decided to come and find out what is going on.
What is the rumor all about?
It's about a certain woman of Idemili who decided to stop her daughter from participating in the Festival of Beauty. The daughter in question is one of the most beautiful maidens of the land. And the question is, Ugonne, are you that woman? Did you actually deprive your daughter of such precious opportunity? A golden opportunity.
Nai, I am not going to miss words. I did.
Huh? Why? Why would you stop your daughter from participating in the Festival of Beauty? The gods have answered your prayer. What the gods did for you is what every woman in Idemili prays for. Why?
Nai, I'm sorry. That is my decision. And I'm not going back on that. My daughter will not participate in that festival. That is final. Don't even bother to ask me the reasons behind my decision. Because it's between my chi and I. Pico.
Have you taken a close look at your daughter lately? I mean, have you noticed how frustrated she looks? Listen, Adadiche, your daughter, has practically become a shadow of her old self. Do you know, when we entered into this compound, we met a young woman. It took us quite some time to recognize her. Ugonne,
Your daughter is changing from once beautiful young woman, thriving young maiden of this kingdom to something else.
These are hard times. We'll go through it.
Ugonne, we know that these are hard times. But we don't know what troubles you. Since you have bluntly refused to tell us, we have no option than to put it to you as an order. We, the elders of this family, are mandating you that you must allow Adadiche, your daughter, to resume participation in the rehearsals of the Festival of Beauty contest. Yes. That is why we are here.
According to the custom and tradition of our land, the mother of a maiden remains the only one that can stop her from participating in the Festival of Beauty. Not the father, not the king, nor even the chief priest. And when she does stop her daughter, she owes no one any explanation for that.
With due respect, Nai, as Adadiche's mother, I have the exclusive right to stop my daughter from participating in this festival. And that is my decision. And it is final.
This information that there is no hope for me has devastated me the more.
Please, stop it, my sister. Please. Remember, once there is life, there is hope.
Say that to me, Chinelo. I have this feeling that the universe has something against me. I don't know. I can't explain it.
Look, Adadiche, I understand that Adaide Group said that your mother has the exclusive rights to stop you from participating in the Festival of Beauty, and that nobody has the right to ask her question or judge her. But, my dear friend, that doesn't mean your life has ended.
It doesn't.
You have to be strong. Look, in life, your inner strength is determined by how you handle every situation that life throws at you. Just be strong, okay?
But so what if you don't get to participate in the Festival of Beauty? So what if you don't marry the prince? Those things have no role to play whatsoever in your life to determine your future. Huh? Stay strong.
Oh, stay strong. Ada, no matter what, always know that we'll be here by your side. Every step of the way. Okay? Okay. Stop crying.
Mama ye kwege oba opasia owebiwe owesia obesia kwa oyoba mba mama ye kwege oba opasia owebiwe owesia obesia kwa oyoba mba mama ye kwege.
My prince, as the head guard of Idemili Kingdom, something inside me is pushing me to ask you this small question. My prince, are you alright?
Is something wrong with your head?
No.
Didn't you see that?
You mean the maiden?
She's not just a maiden. I know we have many beautiful maidens in this kingdom, but this is the exact definition of feminine splendor. This is a perfect handiwork of God, well crafted.
But my prince, as the head
listen
guard...
to me. If you guards will permit me, I'd like to get acquainted with that maiden. And don't come with me. Greetings, beautiful one.
My prince, you almost made me jump out of my skin.
Yeah, I can see it. It's clear. You look startled. Sorry. Are you troubled in any way? Or are you sick? Talk to me. Make bold to tell me anything. What troubles the most beautiful woman in Idemili Kingdom?
It's nothing, my prince. I am fine.
But you look troubled. Tell me anything troubling you. I am the most powerful man in this kingdom. What disturbs you, my goddess?
You are indeed a nice man, my prince. I appreciate your generous offer. But the truth is, I am fine. There's nothing wrong with me.
I'm sorry. I maybe should know your name, but unfortunately I don't. Can you oblige me the pleasure of telling me your name?
My prince, I am called Adadiche. Adadiche is my name.
What a unique name for a unique maiden. Adadiche. A daughter that is different. You are beautiful. You are a woman of inexplainable splendor. The glow of the sun and the moon are nothing compared to the glow in your eyes. Your beauty radiates. Whoever gave you that name deserves a cow. I can go on and on and on. And to tell you the truth, if I were a musician, I would compose a number of songs just to celebrate your beauty.
My prince, thank you very much. You are indeed a unique man. In a very long time, no one has ever made me smile like this. Thank you so much.
And no one has ever taken my breath away like you did. Please, can you do me the pleasure of seeing you again?
Should we not go and see what he's doing with the maiden? Are you stupid? Eh? You may go. If you have made up your mind to go, go. When you are done, bring feedback to me. Go. Are you saying I should go alone? Are you not the head of the guards? Why are you not coming with me? Oh! Yeah, have you seen it? No, you've asked a question that you should answer yourself. With that, with what you've said now, you may also understand why I'm the head guard. He gave instruction. We should not come closer. It simply means we shouldn't move. We should wait here. Why do you want to violate the rules? Eh? Don't provoke me. Don't provoke me. I'm the head guard. Oh, yeah, you looking at me because of my size? You want to say nonsense? Do you want to say nonsense?
Greetings, Ini.
This is new. This is the first time you've smiled in days. Singing?
Yes.
Is a plus. Unless, yeah, Adadiche, if you think you found a way to bypass me and participate in that festival of beauty, then you will...
No, Nay. Do not worry yourself. Far from that. I am just excited.
This is new. So new. Oh, daughter of mine. What do you have up your sleeves?
Greetings from the throne of Idemili Kingdom. Is anyone at home? Is there anybody here?
Oh. Greetings, the royal guards of Idemili Kingdom. What do I owe this royal visit?
The prince wants your daughter to come.
Excuse me? The prince wants to see my daughter? Is anything the matter?
All is well. No problem.
Why did he send you to come and bring my daughter? To the best of my knowledge, the prince has never visited our Unwilling village.
Mama, that he has never visited your village does not mean Unwilling is no longer part of Idemili Kingdom. Your daughter has to come with us freely, or we'll find her and live with her.
There will be no need for that. I am here now. I'm sorry to have kept you waiting. Mama, you don't need to worry yourself. I am not in for any trouble.
But Adadiche...
There is no cause for alarm, mother. I promise you I will be back before the cock crows.
Adadiche, ase mengwangwa emearodachi. Shall we?
What does she mean by I will be back before the cock crow?
Behold, His Highness, Prince Ini of Idemili Kingdom. You are welcome to his chamber.
Thank you.
Welcome, my beautiful maiden.
Greetings, my friends.
Greetings to you, my paragon of beauty. I am sorry I couldn't come myself to pick you. I have been busy making sure that you place a smile on your face all through the duration of our stay today.
Greetings, my prince. And to you, Adadiche. Here is unripe plantain and uba, specially prepared for you, Adadiche.
Greetings, my prince. This is well-prepared egusi soup and apple for you.
Please.
And this is boiled yam for you.
Fresh fish pepper soup for you.
I like fresh fish.
Here is fresh palm wine for you.
My prince, I must confess, I am completely astonished. Thank you.
You didn't expect it, right?
Not at all.
Okay, come along. Let me treat you to a feast of this delicacy.
Oh, thank you so much, my prince.
The royal cook has been busy all day. And I'm sure that maiden from Edo village will not survive what is coming to her. I'm sure.
As head of the guards, and as one who has gained the trust of the king, and has been given the responsibility as head of the guards, I feel something else should be bothering you.
Something else like what?
Both of us were with the prince the first day he saw this maiden and halted. I can remember how shocked you were when he halted and was looking at her.
What has that got to do with what's happening now? Listen, the maiden has already caged the heart of our prince. As a guard under oath to serve this royal family, we shouldn't be reading meaning into that.
Does it not occur to you that the prince may be making plans to make this maiden his wife? What happens to...
Nothing will happen to anybody. Listen, what I can see is love in the air. You should be mature enough to let love rule. I know you have something else to say, but just keep it for now. We'll discuss about that later. Your Highness. When I quack, I'm asking her to eat the busy.
I didn't busy. You told it. Come and do justice to this egusi. How do you like the fish?
I decided to come alone. I did. Because it is my firm belief that you would definitely see reasons with me.
It depends on the topic you want to discuss.
Ugonne, there is no other topic in the mouth of everyone in the Idemili kingdom other than the topic of the Festival of Beauty.
With due respect, Ichiomenka, that is one topic I don't want to discuss again. There's something wrong with that festival. That is why I don't want my daughter to participate in that festival.
Our beautiful wife. You may not know that you are a very beautiful, in fact, you are the most beautiful woman and the best woman in our family. And we are so proud of you. You know that. I am here alone. So, confide in me. Tell me the truth. What really is wrong with this festival?
I'll talk about that when I'm moved in my spirit. But right now, I am not moved in my spirit. And I want the discussion to stop.
Are you sure you don't want anything else?
I'm very okay. I had a wonderful feast.
Okay then, enjoy the rest of your day.
Thank you. My prince, I must confess, in all the feasts I've attended all my life, I have never experienced luxury like this. Thank you very much. I enjoyed myself.
You're welcome. And I am glad you enjoyed yourself.
Yes. My prince, I hate to say this, but I have to be leaving now before my mother gets worried.
So soon? I thought you would stay.
My prince, it's almost dusk. She will get worried if I don't go.
Okay then, I will see you to... If it isn't Odibo of Anam.
It is me, my prince. How are you?
I'm fine, welcome.
Greetings, beautiful one.
Greetings. Please, I have to be leaving now. Attend to your guest.
I hope you're not leaving because of me.
Not at all. I was almost leaving before you arrived.
Oh, I see.
My prince, I'll see you later.
Give me a moment. I'm coming. I have something for you.
My prince, do not worry yourself. You have given me enough already for today. I am fine.
Just 1 minute. Come in.
My prince. What?
I read palms.
Oh. What? Is there a...
There's no problem. No problem at all.
Then what?
Things can't be any better.
He read your palm, right?
Yes.
It's nothing to worry about. Do not bother. That's Odibo for you. Take this and give it to your mother. Tell her it's a token of appreciation for letting you spend the day with me today.
My prince, thank you very much. Look, can anyone be more generous? Thank you very much for everything you have done for me today. May the gods of our land replenish you. I'll be going.
All right, regards to your mother.
Yeah.
So
what?
What did you see?
I thought Odibo shouldn't be taken seriously.
Oh, come off it, Odibo. Tell me what you saw. Don't do this to me, Odibo. What did you see?
Finally, the Prince of Idemili is begging for something.
Can you stop this?
Okay, please. Sit.
Thank you.
That maiden is the greatest maiden in the entire Idemili kingdom. Any man who marries her will become a king whose name will be indelibly inscribed in the annals of this kingdom. He will be so great that kings who will come after him will make reference to him, and his tomb will be a sacred place of worship. The force that will make that possible will be derived from that maiden. Some will come to deceive you, but do not be deceived. And you will surely experience something very glorious.
Mama ye kwege oba opasia owebiwe owesia obesia kwa oyoba mba mama ye kwege oba opasia owebiwe owesia obesia kwa oyoba mba mama ye kwege oba opasia owebiwe owesia obesia kwa oyoba mba mama ye kwege
My mother, my number one. Greetings. Mother.
Did you realize it's sunset?
I'm so sorry, we lost track of time.
We?
Yes.
Who are we?
The prince and I, of course. He asked me to give you this.
The very same spot I saw you for the first time. That glorious afternoon you blew me off my lane.
Interesting. I don't know what you planned.
I know you are ready for it. And I also know you are ripe for it.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You are the one for me. When the gods created you, they had me in mind. Please marry me. When I look into my heart, all I see is you. If you can look into your heart and see me, then it means we are meant to spend the rest of our lives together.
But my prince...
Shh. Just say yes, my love. Please, say yes.
Wait. Let me get this straight. You mean Prince Eyinaya of Idemili Kingdom ask you to marry him?
Yes, he did.
What did he say?
I said yes.
Oh my God! Congratulations!
Thank you, my friend.
Oh, I'm happy for you.
Thank you.
Wait a minute. He asked you to marry him, despite the fact he knows that you're not participating in the festival. Huh? No. Daddy, wait a minute. You didn't tell him, did you? You mean your mother has rudely barred you from participating in the festival? And you had this great opportunity with the prince, and you did not utter a word? What kind of a maiden are you?
I can see my son is finally a man. Now tell me, who is the maiden? Is she from this kingdom? And what family?
Father, her name is Adadiche.
Adadiche. That is a unique name. I hope you did not fall in love with her just because of the name.
Oh, come off it, Father. Far from that. I fell in love with her because she blew me off from the start. I even told her that whoever gave her that name deserves a gift of a cow. She's very different.
Something tells me there is more to this maiden than meets the eyes. You need to see the look on your face as you talk about her. My prince, tell me everything about her.
Okay, it happened that the last time I was with her, Odigbo of Anam paid me a visit.
Oh, I see. Ah.
Yes.
I don't know who she is to you. Neither do I know what you intend to do with her. But in my capacity as Odigbo of Anam, I advise you go all out and make her yours. If you succeed, kings who come after you will make reference to you and worship you.
I can see the origin of the glorious smiles that will never leave your face. Of a truth, you struck diamond this time around. So tell me everything you know about her and her family. Listen, son, we must commence arrangements immediately.
I think we should be happy for her.
And who says I'm not happy for her? Huh? I'm just wondering how it happened. I mean, the prince does not have the habit of going to villages. How did he get to see Dikeh in Unwilling village? Huh?
Maybe her name has done the magic for her. You know, sometimes when I analyze Dikeh and the things she continued to experience as a maiden, I came to understand she's the luckiest.
Please, don't make it sound as if we are cursed already. I am not cursed. My name has been bringing me good luck too. It's just that Dikeh has a way of making things appear bigger.
She is not the one that makes them appear bigger. Look, I feel she is a destined child. And that's why things naturally appears bigger.
I am not a desperate maiden, and you know it.
What has desperation got to do with this? Like 4 or 5 maidens will emerge winners, and then one will become the main winner.
Chizoba, you know the tradition. The main winner will later become the leader of the Adide group. And the rest of the maidens that will be declared winners will constitute members of that highly exalted traditional institution.
Choma, what exactly is your argument?
My argument is that I don't want to become that winner, that main winner. That comes with a lot of commitment and responsibilities. I just want to become one of those maidens that will be declared winners and later a member of the Adide group when married. That's all I want.
Well, if that is what you want, then I wish you success with all that. But I aim to emerge the main winner, and you cannot drag me down to your level.
Chizoba, please wait. Please. See, I want to visit the Newu so that I will solicit for advice from her on how to win this competition. Please come with me.
Do you really think that visiting her will help in any way?
Chizoba, please come with me. You never can tell. No knowledge is a waste.
Great Ozo Idi of Idemile Kingdom, you are welcome to the abode of the king.
Greetings, your highness. May your days on earth be long.
You see, please sit. I do have something very important to discuss with you.
And if I am a true servant of the gods, I will be wrong when I say that your son has decided to take a wife.
You are correct, wise one. And that is why I have summoned your presence in the palace. You see, I want you to do everything you possibly can to make this maiden the main winner of the Festival of Beauty. She is special to me, and I want everyone in this kingdom to know that.
A kind gesture indeed. I must confess, Your Highness, from the king of Idembele Kingdom to the future daughter-in-law, that maiden is blessed amongst every other maiden in the kingdom.
You can say that again. The maiden of Ini Edo village has completely possessed my son with her charms, the way no maiden ever did. If my son failed to marry that maiden, I know that his life would never remain the same. I want to make this work, and I want you to make it bigger.
Your Highness, I am just a mere messenger of the gods. It is not within my powers to declare who the winners are. I want you to know, Your Highness, we the priests await answers from the gods. It is the gods that have the final say to who the winners are and who the main winner is. Your Highness, all the same, I will do my best, but I'm not promising you anything.
I understand, but I also know that there is a reason indigents from within and outside Idembele Kingdom respect you as the no-nonsense Ozo Idi. Listen, if there is anything you want, just name it, and I will make sure that you have it.
Your Highness, the truth is, there is nothing much I can do for her. I must take my leave now. Royal Guard of Idembele Kingdom, go back with these gifts and tell your king that what he is asking me to do is way beyond my capability. Go.
Not even when I offer you this?
A nice gesture from your majesty. Your majesty, your gift I will accept.
Oh, good.
And I hope the gods will accept it too. Your majesty, there is nothing I or anybody can do to influence the minds of the gods.
Very well then. I will go now. But I trust that when next we meet, there will be good news. Because I do not take no for an answer. What do you mean, Ozoidi? Is she not an indigent of this kingdom?
Your Highness, exactly, she is an indigent of this kingdom.
Then I don't believe you.
How could she? Why did you not tell me while I have involved my father, who in turn has involved the chief priest Ozidi? Adadiche, we are working to make sure that you emerge the main winner of the Festival of Beauty. We want to make history. To ensure that the leader of the Adide emerges also as the Queen Mother of Idemili Kingdom. It promises to be a glorious era. Why are you telling me this now?
I'm sorry, my prince. I'm sorry. I never knew it mattered so much to you. I was going to tell you after all.
When? When, Adadiche? When were you going to tell me?
I'm sorry. It's not my fault. Please forgive me, my prince. It's my mother. If I had told you earlier, you wouldn't have been able to convince her. My mother can be very stubborn when she chooses to. If she sets her mind on something, she doesn't go back. Please.
Well, excuse me, my beautiful one. In case you have forgotten, I am the prince of Idemili Kingdom. And my father is the king of Idemili Kingdom. Are you telling me there's nothing my father can do about this?
My prince, you won't understand. My mother. My prince. My prince, please wait. My prince, please wait.
Are you trying to say that there is nothing I or any one of us can do about this?
Your Majesty, it is only the mother of the maiden that has the right to stop her daughter from participating in the Festival of Beauty. No other person has the right to do so.
Including you and I?
Yes, Your Majesty. Even if the person is more powerful than us. Your Majesty, according to our custom and tradition, it is only the mother that has the power to stop the maiden from participating in the Festival of Beauty. And she is not obliged to explain to anybody her reasons. Well, maybe because you are the king. She will tell you her reasons when summoned. Your Highness.
The chief priest of Idemili Kingdom.
Your Majesty.
You just nailed it.
Thank you, Your Highness.
I will take it up from there.
I can see. Father and son received the same bad news at different locations.
So he's also aware of it?
I just informed him.
In other words, you're trying to tell me that your current exit from the palace means you both have found a solution to this madness.
Son, go in and speak with your father. I think he's in a better position to explain things clearly to you.
Are you trying to tell me that there is more to this that meets the eyes? What more could there be to this that is still shrouded in mystery?
Adadiche, you are indeed a mysterious one.
Calm down, my son. I want you to know that there is no problem without a solution. Besides, even if things don't go the way we have planned, there are so many other fishes in the river.
Father, in case you have forgotten, let me remind you. This particular fish is a golden fish. How many fishermen in this village can boast of catching one? Your father was a fisherman. Have you ever seen a golden fish before?
Come back here! Hey, Naya, come back here! Beautiful maiden of Ini Edo village, what have you done to my son?
Ifafu na diama, ifafu onacho, owesiwe onayo. Mama maye kwegi, mbobo ne folo ya, obi adiro ya macha, owolo fifo nacho.
Sometimes I ask myself if truly you're my real mother. Because if what you think you're showing to me is a tough love, then you have gone way beyond that. Whatever the so-called reason for your actions, Mama, you have succeeded in destroying my life. Thank you very much.
Adadiche, now you mind your utterances. I am your mother. And mind whatever thing you say to me. Exactly.
I might have just one question for you. Just one question. What do you think about me marrying the prince?
The prince? Did the prince ask for your hand in marriage?
Answer me!
Now let me make one thing clear to you. Just like I said that you will not participate in the Festival of Beauty, you will not and can never marry the prince.
Well, I'm not surprised. I am not surprised. Now I have come to understand how you value my happiness.
Ada Riche! Ada!
I'm sorry. It's not my fault. Please forgive me, my prince. It's my mother. If I had told you earlier, you wouldn't have been able to convince her. My mother can be very stubborn when she chooses to. If she sets her mind on something, she doesn't go back. Please.
Why would she bar her from participating in the festival? Other mothers want their daughters to participate. Every mother wants their daughter to participate and even go as far as hiring someone to teach them. Why is her own different?
If I for Nadiama, if I for Onacho, always see we Onayo, Mama Maye Quegi. Mbobo ne follow ya, obi adero ya macha, onwelo free for nacho. Mama maye kwegi, oba obasia, owebiwe, owesia, obesia kwa oyoba, mba. Mama ye kwegi, oba.
My sweet, beautiful daughter, I am sorry. Words cannot express how sorry I am. What I do, anything I do, you think hurts you. I did because I love you. You are my eyes. If I express the reason behind my actions, you will never understand. But if hating me is the price I have to pay for you to follow the right steps in life, I will take it. It is certain this is a storm, but every storm brings with it hope. By morning, everything will be clear again. My sweet daughter, I love you so much, and nothing can ever change that. I love you.
Dikeh. If you keep on going like this, you will hurt yourself. You have cried enough. If a pot of tears would have solved this problem, everything would have been over by now.
Exactly. Okay, Adadiche, let me ask you. Did the prince call off the marriage?
No. But he walked out on me. He walked out on me, Chinelo. Gods of my land, you needed to have seen the look on his face. He was so angry.
It's okay, my dear sister. It's okay. Look, we shall overcome these trying times, okay? It's just a matter of time.
Ada, Puzugo, and I must equally add that your mother does not hate you.
Yeah, exactly.
And with time, you will understand why she's doing all this.
Okay, it's okay. Don't be cold. Stop crying, please.
Peace be unto this household.
Who is that? Your Highness.
Nanyu Gunne, greetings.
Oh, you're welcome, my
Thank
prince. Sit.
Thank you.
Welcome to my home. Let me go to God.
No, don't bother. Not now.
If you say so. What will people think of me? That the Prince of Idemili came to my house and I couldn't offer him anything.
Some other time you'll offer me something and I will take, but not just for today.
My prince. What do I owe this royal visit?
Yeah, I say so. And as to the reason I came...
My prince, I will not pretend that I don't know the reason why you're here. But let me save you the time you will waste pleading. My mind is made up and the answer is no.
My mother can be very stubborn when she chooses to. If she sets her mind on something, she doesn't go back. Please.
Did you just say that to me?
I am sorry, my prince, but that is the truth. My daughter will not marry you. Thank you for this gift. But if the sole aim of bringing this gift is to make me change my mind, it's better you take them back. Because my mind is made up and I'm not going back on that.
Listen, Nine, whatever your reasons are, there is no problem without a solution. Please, I love your daughter so much. Don't turn your back on me.
No, my prince. I can't turn my back on you, my prince. Even if you don't marry my daughter, there are so many beautiful maidens in this kingdom that will come running just at a snap of your finger. I am sorry, my daughter is not one of them, and she is not going to marry you.
And if I come immediately to pay her bride price, that will not change your mind?
Your king, the same man you call king, the authority who will declare the Festival of Beauty open, is a man whose hands drip the blood of the innocent.
My prince, I am sorry to say, my daughter will not marry you.
Please tell me, is there any way I've wronged you? Is there something I have done wrong or hurt you in any way that you're not telling me? Or is there a bad rumor going on about me in this kingdom that I know nothing about?
No, my prince. In another place, at a different time or circumstance, I would have said that you're a perfect match for my daughter.
But not now? Answer me, Nine, not now?
I'm sorry, my prince.
Why are you doing this to me? Why are you tormenting me?
I'm sorry, my prince. I am not doing this deliberately. I hold nothing against you. I can equally say I like you, but this is purely beyond me. If you don't mind, my prince, I was busy before you came.
Are you asking me, the Prince of Idemili to leave your house?
Follow ya, obia dero ya macha, onwelo free for nacho. Mama maye kwegi, oba obasia, owebiwe, owesia, obesia kwa oyoba mba. Mama ye kwegi, oba obasia, owebiwe, owesia, obesia kwa oyoba mba. Mama ye kwegi. Oba, opasia, owebiwe, owesia, obesia kwa oyoba, mama ye kwegi. Oba, opasia, owebiwe, owesia, obesia kwa oyoba.
You both can go back to the palace. I want to be left alone.
My prince, in my capacity as the head guard in the Idemili kingdom, what you are asking can only be possible in normal time, not in this mood of yours.
Literally killed you. I will cut off your head and feed it to the dust. Come on, get out of here this minute.
Some maidens of this land say that they are avoiding you because you are deceitful. I've been the only one defending you. Why are you not confirming to me that what they are saying is right?
What? Are you serious? You really think I am deceitful? What kind of embarrassing statement is that?
I'm sorry if you feel embarrassed, but that is the truth. What you're saying to me now that Adadiche is not with us is quite different from what you said when she was with us.
And because of that, you have decided to join the jobless maidens of Idemili to call me names. Do you really know what it means for a maiden to be deceitful? Do you?
From what you're saying to me now, it is clear to me that you have no pity for our friend. Why didn't you tell her when she was with us? Huh?
Ifakamwa, if you were the one your mother advised not to marry a man, would you not have listened to her? Why is she making it appear as if the prince is her life?
Oh please, Chinelo, don't get this twisted. It is the prince that is making it look as if his life depends on our friend, and not the other way around.
Ifakamwa, what exactly is your argument? What?
What I'm saying is that our friend is passing through a trying period. All we have to do is to support her and not castigate her.
Oh, please, Ifakamwa. Stop sounding like someone who is determined to misinterpret a clear issue. I am not castigating Adadiche. Listen, we have to guide her. And we need to do it together.
Peace be unto this household. Is anyone at home?
How may I help you?
The king has requested your presence in the palace immediately.
My presence?
Yes, your presence. In fact, he specifically said you should come with us at once.
Okay. Let me round off with what I was doing. I will join you soon.
Your Highness, I marvel. I mean, I understand that the culture and tradition of this land is there. But I never knew it can be this complicated. That a woman of this land can single-handedly prevent her daughter from taking part in the Festival of Beauty. I mean, this tradition finally gets me on my knee.
And the whole thing would have been easier if there was a way around it. Of course, there is a way around it. That is why I have summoned Ogonne before the council today.
Your Highness, Noroka the cattle rearer of Idemili would readily tell you that he can force all his cows to the Idemili River. But surely, Noroka cannot force any of those cows to drink from the river.
And what is the relevance of this, brother? Are you trying to say that I do not have the powers to get things done in my own way in this kingdom?
Not so, my king. You may succeed in summoning Ugonne and even intimidating her by her presence, but you cannot change her mind.
Your Highness, you don't even know the woman in question. You don't know her.
She's stubborn.
She is a tigress. And I bet on my chieftaincy title, she will never budge.
I am the king of Idemili Kingdom, one of the most powerful kingdoms in all Igbo. Ugone will do what I say. She must do it. She will.
Well, let's wait for her, my king. Oh, she's already here.
Greetings, my king. Greetings, my elders.
You're welcome. No.
Your Highness, you sent for me.
Of course I did. Gonne, come and sit. The reason I summoned you here cannot be discussed while standing. Sit.
Okay.
I'm seated, my king.
I was made to understand that you prevented your daughter from taking part in this year's Festival of Beauty. Is that true?
Yes, my king. And I meant it. My king.
Can you tell this revered body your reasons for doing that?
Your king, the same man you call king, the authority who will declare the Festival of Beauty open, is a man whose hands drip the blood of the innocent.
O gods of our land, I cannot accuse the king of being a murderer. What do? I can't possibly say anything.
I am waiting.
I will not.
Woman, in case you have forgotten, His Royal Majesty Eze Idemili of Idemili asked you a question, and you must answer that question. Answer it. You must.
Your Majesty, please do not hold this against me. Do not see this as an act of disrespect, for I have absolute respect for you. That is why I came immediately I heard the summon. But sincerely, I am not at liberty to divulge my reasons to you.
Ugonne, are you out of your mind?
Listen to me. I am the king of Idemili Kingdom, and I command you to speak now. If you don't tell me your reasons for stopping your daughter from taking part in this year's festival, you will leave me with no choice than to vent my anger on you.
The mother of Imagine remains the only one that can stop her from participating in the Festival of Beauty. Not the father, not the king, nor even the chief priest. And when she does stop her daughter, she owes no one any explanation for that.
Your Highness, in line with our custom and tradition, I possess the absolute right to prevent or allow my daughter participate in that contest.
How dare you? How dare you? I am the sole custodian of the custom and traditions of this land. You do not have any power, no right to do anything like that. How dare you?
I beg for permission to leave.
What? What an impudence! Have you lost your senses?
What? Ugonne, a woman walking out of the king of Idemili. Hey.
So what I was saying, bringing that woman here is one thing, but getting something tangible out of her is another.
Mama maye kwegi mbobo ne folo ya obi adero ya mma.
You are beautiful. You are a woman of inexplainable splendor. The glory of the sun and the moon are nothing compared to the glory in your eyes. Your beauty radiates. Whoever gave you that name deserves a cow. I can go on and on and on. And to tell you the truth, if I were a musician, I would compose a number of songs just to celebrate your beauty.
My prince. Thank you very much. You are indeed a unique man. In a very long time, no one has ever made me smile like this. Thank you so much.
She stole my heart from day one. Why can't she be mine?
That maiden is the greatest maiden in the entire Idemili kingdom. Any man who marries her will become a king whose name will be indelibly inscribed in the annals of this kingdom. He will be so great that kings who will come after him will make reference to him, and his tomb will be a sacred place of worship.
Serving him with outstanding dedication to duty. And still, he's dying every day for another maiden.
And how are you so certain that it was a maiden that he was thinking about?
You ask as if you don't know what has been happening. He proposed to a maiden of Edo village, and the mother of this maiden refused to allow her daughter to marry the prince.
And really you have concluded that that was what he was thinking about? See, always try and remember that we are under the royal oath to serve the royal family. Their private lives is not your business, and do not make them yours.
You mean she said all that? A woman of this kingdom actually told you that she doesn't want you to marry her daughter?
I am sorry, my prince, but my daughter cannot marry you. She was as emphatic as that. As if that was not enough, she got up and told me, excuse me, my prince, I was busy when you came.
What? She said all that?
And even more, father. She not only rejected me as her daughter's suitor, she walked out on me.
What's impudent? All because of a maiden?
There is only one person who can give us explanation to all of this.
Who could that be, son?
Who else if not the person that instigated this whole thing in the first place?
You mean Odikbo?
Yes, Odikbo. He just has to explain what he meant when he said that Dikeh was a special maiden. He has no choice. He has to explain it. And you must send for him right away.
I can only urge you to calm down. And do not give anyone the impression that you have become desperate. I agree you may have fallen in love with a maiden, but no maiden, I repeat, no maiden has what it takes to get you agitated.
I've heard you, father. I've heard you, but Odikbo will explain. He has to explain, father.
Dikeh,
Mother,
drop that water and come here fast.
no problem.
The Prince of Idemili was here today.
He was here? To see me, I guess?
No. To further tell me how his life will be ruined if if he doesn't have you as his wife?
But Mother...
I turned him down.
Mother, you did what? Mother, you are killing me slowly. You want me to regret having you as my mother, but I will not.
Let me make one thing clear to you. You will not marry the prince. And whatever marriage business you have with him, I will readily give you away to any other man in this kingdom, and not the prince.
Why, Mother? Why would you make such decision for me? You are not the one getting married. I am the one getting married, and I know the kind of man I want for myself. Why will you bar me from the one that means everything to me? And you want me to look for another? Why?
You argue from a point of ignorance because you know nothing. You will not marry the son of the king, period. End whatever relationship you have with him now and fast.
Greetings, Ezidemili of Idemili. Elders of the land, I greet you all.
Greet you. You are welcome.
Father, I have come to tell you that I am traveling to Annam.
Why travel to Annam? I've already sent for Dikeh.
Yes. And has it not been 2 days since you sent for him? I can't keep waiting for him. I'm tired of waiting. I'm tired of sitting idly and doing nothing. I'll see you when I get back.
Son, I will advise you to be a little more patient.
Father, there will be no need for that.
Your Highness, it is already established that he is in love, and there is nothing anybody can do to stop him.
That means he will go to any length. He could pass through a furnace of horror just to have her.
That a woman will reject the prince of this kingdom as her son-in-law still baffles me.
Ugonne, that strange woman that my brother married, is indeed a definition of an impossible woman. She is killing her daughter gradually.
But I will teach her the lesson of her life. I will teach her that people may argue with all things, but no one argues with the custodian of the laws of Idemili.
So, how are things now?
Well, the prince hates my guts now. The villagers think my mother is crazy. Even the king too. It's a miracle that we have not been banished from this land.
What? How do you mean?
I don't even know why she would think that.
First of all, the king summoned my mother to find out why she does not want me to participate in the Festival of Beauty.
Okay.
And as always, she refused.
What?
That was not enough. The prince took his time, came to my hut, and explained to my mother how much he loves me, and how his life will be frustrated if he doesn't end up marrying me as his wife. And my mother told him point blank that he will not marry me. What? He will not.
I never knew it happened like that. Or are you making this up to scare me?
Come on, Ifakanwa. Why would I make such a story up? I am telling you what happened at my hut. Now you see what I mean when I said the prince hates my guts. You see? The villagers, including me, believe that my mother has lost her sanity. The king must be a nice man to still allow us walk freely on this land.
Oh, my friend. But the king cannot be thinking of banishing someone from taking a personal decision.
Exactly. Look, I wish I can just go back and talk to your mother.
No! Don't even dare. Ifakanwa and Chinelo, I still love you so dearly as my friends, and I wouldn't want to lose you. If you dare go to my mother, she might insult you. And you might decide not to come close to me anymore. Please. Just...
It's okay.
My mother is frustrated.
Ada, calm down. take it easy. It's okay.
It's not nice.
Odibo, I have come to see you since you have refused to come to the palace. Why have you refused my father's invitation to the palace? Knowing full well that the reason for that invitation is because of our Dikeh, my girl. Is there more to this than meets the eye? Or is there more to that girl that you are not telling me?
Her mother rejected you as her suitor.
Of course she did. Wait. Just how did you get to know about that?
The past is never truly behind us. Ghosts lurk in the shadows, eager to remind us of the choices we made. But if we look back, we might see an old friend with open arms, or an enemy with a hidden agenda. Sadly, some of us refuse to look back, never understanding that by ignoring the past, we are condemned to repeating it.
Odibo, I did not come all the way from Idemili to Annam to listen to you talk in parables. So I'll let you know that I did not understand a single word of all you have just said. And so I will wait for you to explain better. Do not do this to me, Odibo. I came all the way to listen to you talk. Don't tell me you have nothing to say.
I have said a lot already. Go home and ask your father the meaning of what I told you.
What is the meaning of this, Odibo? Are you deliberately trying to provoke me? If you don't start talking now, I will be forced to...
Hey, Prince of the Demoli Kingdom. Watch your tongue. I advise you leave this place now that you can walk on your two legs. Else I change my mind. You may be the Prince of Idemili, but I am Odibo, the Otibo Lubo of Annam. Do not threaten me in my land. Nothing hidden under the sun. The moment people understood what that means, maybe they would desist from evil.
Ah! Look who is back. How was Annam? Did you see Odibo? And if you did, what did he say?
The past is never truly behind us. Ghosts lurk in the shadows, eager to remind us of what we have forgotten. But if we look back, we might see an old friend with open arms, or an enemy with a hidden agenda. Sadly, some of us have refused to look back, never understanding that by ignoring the past, we are condemned to make the same mistakes again. Those were his exact words. And he said you know about it. Can you give an explanation?
The past is never truly behind us. Ghosts lurk in shadows, eager to remind us the choices that we made. But if we look back, we might see an old friend with an open arm, or an enemy with a hidden agenda. Sadly, some of us refuse to look back, not understanding that by ignoring our past, we are condemned to repeat it.
That's exactly what Odibo said. How did you know it? Sorry, never mind. I have forgotten you are the great Ozidi. Now, can you please explain the meaning of that to me?
My son, there is only one person. One person that has explanation to what you need. One person.
Ozidi, please, don't tell me my father.
My love, I'm sorry, please. I'm very sorry. I never knew things would turn out this way. I wish there is something I can do. I really wish there is something I can do to change my mother's mind.
Adadiche, she's your mother. If you sit down and have a heart-to-heart talk with her, she will listen to you.
You really think I have not tried that?
That is what I want you to tell me. Because I believe as a mother, if you sit her down and ask her to explain things to you, she will.
There is nothing I have not done. I have tried everything possible to make my mother to budge, yet she wouldn't. What haven't I done? I have screamed. I have pleaded. I have literally thrown myself at my mother's feet in tears. Yet, she stood up and left me lying down there on the floor. I am so confused and it's as if I'm frustrated. Please, I really love you and would want to spend the rest of my life with you. But with the way my mother is taking the whole thing, I don't think she will ever give her approval. I'm not happy. I pray. I'm sorry, I'm very sorry.
If I fall if I fall on a job, always see it on a mama, my egg, Bobo, follow ya, Obia, the Royal Macha, oh, one of you for a job, Mama, my egg, Oba, Basia, oh, baby, always ya, oh, Bessia, oh, your
Tell me what you want me to do, and I will do it. I want to be free from this bondage. Tell me where I have gone wrong as a daughter that has made you take this decision against me, and I will apologize.
Adadiche, I am sorry. I am so sorry for denying you what you think is best for you.
Fine.
You don't know how sorry I am.
Okay, Mama. Does that mean that you have given us your blessings?
No. Don't get me wrong. I'm apologizing because no matter what you say or do, I will not concede.
Right. I do not want to dance again. In fact, Mama, I am no longer interested in the Festival of Beauty. That one is gone. I am talking about my relationship. The man I love. The prince. Mama, I'm very sure you were so much in love with Papa before you married him.
Yes, I was. The days I spent with your father were the best days of my life.
That tells me you know what love means. You have experienced love, Mama. Mama, I am a woman in love. Please, you are a woman like me. Can't you at least be considerate?
I am. My sweet daughter, you don't know how considerate I am.
Then why do you keep speaking in parables to me? Mama, why don't you come out clean and say the reasons for your actions? I don't understand you anymore.
Don't worry, my dear. In future, you will understand.
Really? Fine, Mama. You know what? I give up. I will not talk about this anymore. I am going to remain in this house until I get old and useless.
Mama ye Oba Basia Owebi Owesia Obesia Oyoba Mama ye Oba Basia Owebi.
Please tell me what to do to marry your daughter. We are no longer asking you to allow her participate in the festival. We are begging, I am begging you actually, to tell me what to do to get married to her. Tell me what price it is and I will pay.
I am sorry. I am so sorry, my prince. I wish the case was different. I wish there's something more I can do for you. The truth is, no matter what you say or do, no matter what you offer, my daughter cannot marry you. Consider this cause a lost one and move on. My prince, there are so many beautiful maidens in this kingdom. Your kingdom. In fact, in the whole of Idemili. Pick one of them and move on.
Before I finally met Adadije, I came across all those other maidens you mentioned. But Adadije finally captured my heart. That's why I'm asking you to tell me what to do. Anything at all. If I cannot have her, I'm afraid I will not consider any other person.
Choose someone else. Start getting used to her. Adadije is my daughter. You cannot have her.
How was rehearsal today?
Fine, mother. Hey, mother, you will not believe what I heard today.
What did you hear?
That the prince of Idemili Kingdom asked for Adadije's hand in marriage.
That's a lie. If such a thing was happening, Ugone, my friend, would have told me.
Mother, issue here is not about the prince proposing to Adadije. It is about Ugone, the mother. She has bluntly refused to accept the prince as her son-in-law.
I don't believe you.
If you do not believe me, mother, you know the way to your friend's house. There is nothing that the poor prince has not done. He has even offered to pay whatever she names. Yet she refused.
What did she say is her reason?
No reason at all, mother. She just said she doesn't want her daughter to get married to the prince. And that her decision is final.
I'm sorry I didn't tell you. I saw no need. Since I wasn't going to let him marry my daughter anyway. I'm sorry.
Ugone, I am your friend. No matter how it goes, you should give me the privilege of getting to let me know these things, rather than hearing them outside.
I'm sorry. I took it to be my personal problem. I didn't want to bother anyone.
Now tell me, why don't you want your daughter to marry the prince?
I don't like the royal family.
Are you not confusing me here? You, a widow with just a daughter, does not like the royal family. Are you even saying it out?
Are you going to disappoint me by telling me that you don't know me? I told you it's a personal decision. Something I've not told anyone, not to talk of my daughter. Are you going to make me regret telling you?
Ugone,
Your Majesty.
We summoned you here today to find out why you bluntly refused your daughter to marry the prince. We can overlook the fact that you don't want her to participate in the Festival of Beauty. But what we don't understand is why you have rejected the prince as her suitor.
Your Majesty, with due respect, at this moment, I am not ready to give my reasons.
Adane, Are you saying you don't trust the members of the Adaide enough to give us your reasons?
No, Your Majesty, it's not that I don't trust the group, but it's not yet the right time for me to give you my reasons, please.
A hard nut to crack, aren't you, woman? You can go.
Thank you, Your Majesty.
It is so interesting how a woman can keep so much secrets. It can only mean one thing. She is protecting something for someone.
And whatever secret she is hiding could be the one that will cripple this kingdom when divulged. Does it mean she has a man in her life? I mean, a man she's been getting down with since her husband died. It's possible.
How can you ask such a question?
I think I know why she asked that question. Such a man might be the one that will get the information from her.
I'm certain he will be the one she will tell her reason or reasons without even knowing when she did.
That's right. Unfortunately for you, Ugonne, the widow of Umedu village, is not that kind of person. She has no man in her life. Has no intention of accepting any.
Had it been I didn't know when I gave you to your mother, I would have sworn that you are not my son right this minute. What is wrong with you? What are you doing to yourself? You have finished a big keg of palm wine all because of a woman?
Odipo and Ozoidi pointing fingers at you. What have you done?
I have done nothing wrong, son. Now listen to me. The earlier you forget about that maiden, the better for you. It is high time you started looking elsewhere. You are the prince of this kingdom, and all the maidens in this kingdom are at your beck and call.
I'm not seeing any other maiden. My heart has been captured by Adadije, and she, it must be she.
I hate it so much when men begin to talk like women. Do not provoke me.
I've made you hot pepper soup. Should I serve you immediately?
I do not need pepper soup.
It will help.
It is she I want. I need her. I need her again and again.
Your Majesty, this has never happened before in the history of Idemili Kingdom. It has always been that maidens who emerge winners of the Festival of Beauty become members of Adide group. And the one that is declared main winner becomes their leader. We've never seen a situation where the leader of Adide group is the queen. It has never happened.
Your Majesty.
And that would be too much power given to just one woman.
My king, you know very well how heavy the position of a woman leader is. Talk more of becoming the queen at the same time.
That means she will definitely corrupt the two offices. My king, giving a monkey water is not a problem. But how can you retrieve the cup from it?
Are you forgetting something here? I am the king of a Idemili kingdom.
That's no doubt about it. Yes, you are.
And as you all know, our laws are created when kings make declarations. I am making a decree here and now today that in this year's festival, whoever emerges the main winner of the Festival of Beauty will marry my son, the prince. You heard me very well. And she will be the first leader of Adide group to be queen in this land. I am the king of this kingdom. I have spoken, and so shall it be.
Greetings, my prince.
Greetings. What message did you bring from my wife?
My prince, your wife? You're not even married to her yet.
I said, what message did you bring from my wife?
She's getting married.
The gods be praised. I knew it. I knew it was only a matter of time and her mother would cave in. Now let me start making preparations.
My prince. Adadiche might be getting married, yes. But definitely not to you.
What do you mean?